Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about Tower 36. So this is going to be a new building that will be going up in the Miami area, in Edgewater specifically, and this is going to be a mixed-use development. So this building will be about 635 feet tall once it is completed. It is currently approved. It is undergoing the early stages for what is needed for development. The demolition permits have been filed very recently for what was there at this site previously. So construction hasn't started yet, but demolition will be starting soon on the previous occupants of this, lot here. So this building here, like I said, is about a 635-foot mixed-use development or so. Here you got some residences, you got some is mixed use. You got some residences, you have some retail space, you have some offices in this, and it is all supposed to be pretty high-end sort of stuff. Obviously, a lot of towers going up, are normally high-end stuff just because they cost so much to make. But this is going to have a few interesting features here. It says a rooftop helipad with a lounge at the top of the building, obviously. So that will be kind of an extra addition to the building here. So, I mean, there's not too much information, honestly, about this yet that I can find. Just a lot of stuff like, blah, 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 it's nice, whatever, So I couldn't find anything super specifically interesting, so we'll just kind of go over the design of the building here. You can see in these renderings, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid design here. You have a pretty tall podium. Honestly, with there not being a ton of skyscrapers surrounding this, it is a little funny looking with just the huge podium kind of going up, and then you have the skyscraper on that. Obviously, this will probably change over the next 10 or so years with a lot of other skyscrapers going up around it, so it will look more in place kind of after that, I am sure. But yeah, for now, it looks a little out of place. It's not terrible, and it is a great design. In my opinion, it's a very well-designed building, especially with the podium, and the building itself. I think it's a great design. I think it looks very modern, very sleek, and at the same time, it's not just, a glass cube. So it looks pretty good in my opinion. You kind of have a few outdoor, or not outdoor, but kind of like balconies here on the side of the building, a few of those, so you do have some outdoor kind of area to maybe get some fresh air here on the side. Then you have the kind of retail area there in the podium at the base. So that's kind of what the tower will look like. Obviously, like I said, I'm sure the skyline will kind of grow into this building, and I don't know why, I can't find the kind of timeline for this building of when it will be completed, but if construction hasn't started yet, maybe it starts later this year, maybe, so probably 2028 sort of time frame, I would guess, at the kind of the soonest or so for something like this, 2028 sort of time frame for this to be finished. But there you go, kind of the impact on the skyline there. And again, this is very far north of the Miami skyline, so it's not really in the downtown skyline. It's more in that, kind of beach, skyline that just goes up the coast for a very long, very long distance. So it's not going to be making a big impact on the actual Miami skyline, but it is going to be, of course, adding to the whole coastal skyline with a pretty, large tower here, 635 feet. It will probably be the tallest building for quite a ways around this or so. So it will definitely be able to be seen from far away. And again, I think it has a great design. You can see in these renderings that it looks very good. I think it looks a lot better than any of those buildings around it for sure. Than, those older kind of condo style buildings. It has a much better design than those. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this building down below, and I'll see you in the next one.